Hey, what's up guys, it's Film Phoenix 82 back, and this is going to be my first official video of 2018, where this will be episode 3 of my VHS Company Artwork review series, where in this episode I'm going to be talking about WCI Home Video as well as the early Warner Home Video tapes dating from the early to mid 80s. Now, I know I said in my last video how my next video was going to be some footage of my Christmas cruise vacation. Well, you see, I ran into an issue with my video editing software that I was using to put the clips together, and all of a sudden it just stopped working for some reason and completely messed up the entire project for me. However, I just recently got a new video editing software on my computer, which I'm pretty satisfied with. So yeah, basically I'm gonna have to do that whole video, the whole editing process of the video all over again. But in the meantime, I decided to go ahead and continue my VHS Company Artwork review series with another episode. Alright, so anyways, WCI Home Video, which quickly became Warner Home Video, was founded in 1978 as Warner Brothers Home Video division, where they released their movies onto the VHS and Betamax formats, which were new at the time. So yeah, the company's original name was WCI Home Video, where the WCI stands for Warner Communications Incorporated. So yeah, they used that name for only about a year, from 1979 to 1980, and then they quickly changed it to Warner Home Video. So while they were briefly WCI Home Video, they released their titles onto these cool looking cardboard VHS big boxes. So yeah, as you can see, this one here is Dirty Harry, and I also have the WCI Home Video big box release for Superman the movie as well. So yeah, here's what the artwork for these WCI Home Video big boxes look like. As you can see, they got this this big black background with a screenshot of a scene from the movie, as well as the title of the movie. And of course, at the very top you got the WCI Home Video logo in blue and white, and below it the WCI Home Video text, which is inside these white borders. And at the very bottom is the cast and crew information, which is blocked off by a sticker on this one. But I'll go ahead and show off my Superman the movie one. But yeah, and here's what the side looks like. As you can see, you got the Warner Home Video logo at the top in blue and white, and there's the movie's title and VHS logo at the bottom inside this white rectangle. And here's what the back looks like. Now, the back of these WCI Home Video big boxes have this kind of like newspaper kind of look. I mean, you got these two shots of scenes from the movie, which are in black and white, and of course, you know, it's got some description of the movie as well. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys some close-ups right here. So yeah, pretty cool. So yeah, alright, now I'm gonna open up the flap and show you guys the inside. And as you can see, behind the flap they included a cast list right here of the cast from the film, which is pretty cool. And of course, here's the tape itself, which is surrounded by these 70s disco lights, which is pretty neat. So yep, well anyways, here's the tape itself, the vertical white sticker label. Got the WCI Home Video logo in black and white, and the movie's title right there. And of course, you know, FBI warning and all that, runtime and everything. So yep. And here's what the end sticker label looks like. So yep, that's pretty much it for these WCI Home Video big box tapes. And just for if any of you guys are curious, here's what the Superman, the movie tape, the inside of this flap looks like. So yeah, but yeah, that should pretty much do for these WCI home video tapes. Now I'm going to move on to the early Warner Home Video tapes dating from like 1980 till 1985, which are the tapes that come in these clamshell cases. Now, just like with the WCI Home Video big boxes, the artwork for these Warner Home Video clamshell tapes also contain a centered image of either the film's artwork or a scene from the film. However, the background changed to a more elegant and unique look to it, which is pretty cool. And the color variations of these vary depending on the VHS title. So yeah. Now on some of these Warner Home Video clamshell tapes, the centered image is a shot of the movie's poster artwork, like on my Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory and my Risky Business tapes right here. While on other releases, the centered image is basically a close-up shot of a scene from the movie, like my Fritz the Cat and Sharky's Machine tapes. So yeah, and here's the top. As you can see, you got the Warner Home Video logo at the top corner, which on some of these it's black and white, while on others it's actually blue and white. So yep, and of course there's the Warner Home Video text, and on the other top corner it's a circled square containing the what genre the film is. As you can see, this is Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, so this one says children, while, like for instance, my Sharky's Machine tape says action and adventure, and so on. So yep, and of course here's the bottom right here, which got some cast and crew information. So yep, and now here's what the sides of these look like. Got the Warner Home Video logo at the very top, the genre, the movie's genre right there, right below it, and of course here's the movie's title, and at the very bottom a close-up shot image, and of course at the very bottom VHS logo. And here's what the back looks like. As you can see, at the very top you got two shots of some scenes from the movie, as well as this box which has a brief description of the film, and at the very bottom is basically FBI warning and film's rating. So yeah, alright, now I'm gonna go ahead and open it up, and here's what the inside looks like. As you can see, you got the Warner Home Video logo, which is engraved right there, which is pretty awesome. And there's the tape itself, which, let me pull it out. Alright, and here's the vertical sticker label, which this time the top part of the sticker label as well as the mid to bottom part are in black, while there's a little mid white square right there with the movie's title and rating and running time inside it. And the top black rectangle has the Warner Home Video logo right there, and the bottom black square has the FBI warning right here. So yep, and here's the end sticker label right here. And of course, got Warner Home Video logo right there in a black square, and the white rectangle's got the movie's title right there. So yep. Now on some of these sticker labels for these Warner Home Video Clamshell tapes from the early to mid 80s. Now on some of them, like for instance my Sharky's Machine tape, I don't know if you can see it right there. On some of them they got these black dots right here that surround the movie's title. And on some of them, they, like my Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory tape, they don't contain the black dots. So it's not really that big of a difference, and not really that big of a deal anyways, but thought it was a little something I'd point out. So by 1986, Warner Home Video not only changed their logo to the cheesy WB shield, but they also started releasing their VHS tapes in these standard cardboard cases. But I will go into these mid 80s to later on Warner Home Video tapes in a future episode of VHS Company Artwork review. But basically I just wanted to mainly focus on the early WCI Home Video cardboard big box tapes, as well as the early to mid 80s Warner Home Video clamshell tapes. So yep. So to wrap this video up, the WCI Home Video big boxes, as well as the early to mid 80s Warner Home Video clamshell tapes are really cool gems to add to your VHS collection. And these early to mid 80s Warner Home Video clamshell tapes look really cool when you line them up side by side. I mean, to me it's got that kind of library look to it, I should say, but that's just me. But yep, and these WCI Home Video tapes look kind of cool together, being the fact that, you know, since all of them have the black background, you know, it's a little more matching together. However, the only drawback to these is that, you know, being that these are old big boxes, they do tend to wear on the sides real easily, which is kind of a letdown. But still, you know, it's pretty cool looking, you know. Now I'm also going to mention in the 90s, Warner Brothers brought back the clamshell cases primarily for their Warner Brothers family entertainment titles, which are basically family films and all that. You know, they basically use clamshell cases for these specific titles. But however, I will go into more depth about these in another episode of VHS Company Artwork review. But yeah, well, there you have it. So that should do for this episode of VHS Company Artwork review, and I will see y'all later. Peace.